things women do when they secretly compare you to other men. Ooh, you're talking to a woman and you think everything is going well, that the vibe is good, everything's like it's smooth, everything seems like it's going good and everything. She's laughing at you, you're out with her, she's touching you, she's locked in on your arms and everything, and she's giving you that kind of like soft smile to make you think you're actually winning. But then out of a sudden, out of nowhere, just out of the blue, just don't even know where it comes from, out of the blue, she then starts comparing you to another man. Or worse, she brings up her ex. Man, she just drops his name just like in the middle of what you might find as a tender moment or as a locked in moment. And it's like this like grenade, like she throws at you that you didn't even realize, or that do you hear what you're saying? And guys, I get it. It hits you, it hits your stomach, and man, you know it isn't random. And just deep in your heart, she didn't accidentally say that. But then all of a sudden, you're starting to look over everything, you start to think about everything, you start to wonder what's going on, and in the moment you're like, I get it, it shocks you guys. I know you didn't see it coming, and the thing is that these are the moments right here, guys, that she is going to quietly and really quietly just measure to see what kind of man you are, to test you, to compare you. And sometimes I know it sucks when you hear when we do something like that, but what she's trying to do is, for a lot of guys, she's just trying to see what it is you're made out of. What are you made of? What is your makeup? Are you able to handle the things that I'm saying to you guys out here? Because I get it, guys. On paper, I know a lot of you guys, you feel like I'm doing everything right. But sometimes everything right can be also wrong by being the nice guy. Being the nice guy, being the gentleman, treating her like a queen. You're the one that's always reaching out to her. You're the one that's calling her. You're the one texting her good morning all the time. You're the one not only planning out dates, but you're asking her, is it okay if we go here? Is it okay if we do that? You're the one opening the doors. You are the one showing interest in everything that you do. Everything you do, you're doing everything you can to show the woman that you appreciate her. But here's the question. Is she actually appreciated? Not appreciated, is she actually happy? Is she actually satisfied? Again, a lot of us don't actually sometimes take time to look at everything. But through all this stuff that you were doing, all of a sudden you get that gut punch. You feel her slipping away. When she's saying that thing, you feel like the spark is dying, and you notice that all of a sudden, based off your reaction of insecurity, anger, jealousy, questioning her, all of a sudden the light in her eyes starts to dim out. It starts to evaporate. It starts to actually go away, and you're just wondering what happened or why did this happen. And it's okay, because I know for a lot of you guys it's quite upsetting. I get it. You really like her. You're really into her, and you really want her to like you. And you're doing everything you're told to do right. And then for her to drop or name drop another guy in your face can be a gut wrench, and it can be really something that upsets you. And it is in these moments right here you feel like the light in her eyes are dying, and then the warmth that the two of you had together begins to so all of a sudden begins to fade out.
Excuse me, Master Williams.
And as it fades out,
But I'm afraid that someone is endeavouring to contact you telephonically.
oh, it's a second.
Shall I get rid of him, or do you...
As it fades out and as it doesn't work, gentlemen, I'm sorry. As it fades out and it doesn't work well for you guys, you just notice after that her energy is different. And then you, all of a sudden, you begin to try that much harder. And then you sit there and you keep asking yourself, like, man, what did I do wrong? Where did I say something wrong? Did I do something wrong? Like, where did I go wrong in all of this? And is there a way to actually fix this? Is there a way to actually get us back to where we were before? Was it because I was too jealous? Was I too insecure? I don't know, but you keep asking yourself, what am I doing wrong? But the truth is, gentlemen, that most of you guys have never been told that the moment that she feels, okay, when she feels insecure about you, she is not going to move the way you want her to actually move when she feels insecure. But what is going to shock a lot of you guys out here is that when she feels secure about you, that can also be a problem. And that is something a lot of guys don't know about. They don't know about how women operate. And sometimes it's really shocking just to hear what I said. Steve, what do you mean? Steve, I don't get it. What do you mean being secure? Why you're telling me that if I make her secure, that is also a bad thing? Oh yeah, it's a terrible thing. It is an awful thing. The thing is that many of you guys out there don't realize that it is always going to be a comparison, because she's got to figure out what kind of man you are at the end of the day. She's got to figure out how you operate, how you think, how you move. She actually has to figure you out. And in order for her to actually figure you out, she's got to go through all these questions in her head. And I don't want you to think that her comparing you was some kind of mistake. It wasn't. What it was her probing you. What she's doing is she's actually probing you and actually putting you through a test. And most guys don't even realize that they're even being put through a test, because most guys never been in a position before. No guy's ever been in a position before to even see what's going on, because it seems like it's coming from left field. And gentlemen, the thing that y'all have to understand when it comes to women is that women are always going to compare guys through their emotions and subconsciously. And this has nothing to do with loyalty or anything like that. And it has nothing to do with them being evil or them being disloyal. But their comparison to them is always going to reveal the truth. Because every time a woman is going to say something, do something in her mind, she's just watching how you respond. She wants to see, did you get insecure? Did you puff up? Did you get jealous? Did you get angry? Did you get mad? Did you get bitter? Did you question her about the other guy and who is this guy? What did you do? And 9 times out of 10, this is where most guys fail the test, because she wants to see if you are actually that guy. Are you the guy that can handle her knowing that there are going to be other guys around, gentlemen? I think that's what a lot of guys don't understand. Are you going to be that guy? Because what she's saying is that, look, if you're going to mess with me, you need to know that I'm going to be, the other guys are going to hit on me. My DMs are going to blow up, and you're not going to be the only guy. And it doesn't mean just because other guys are hitting me up, it doesn't mean I'm going to entertain them, but I need to know, are you that guy? Do you stay calm? She's looking, are you grounded? Are you laid back? And gentlemen, please write this down. Your answer to her comparison is actually going to tell her more about you than a year of talking, months of dating, and text messages. It is actually going to show her what it is she needs to know to make that determination of, do I need to move forward with this guy, or do I need to charge his ass to the game and let him go? Is he the right guy for me? And a lot of guys miss this, because a lot of guys don't see it. And because a lot of guys miss it, and because a lot of guys don't see it, what happens is they get caught up into it. And when you get caught in that web, man, it is so hard to get out of that web, because you just don't understand. That's why a lot of women are going to say, my ex used to, or they're going to say, you know what, that guy's handsome. Or you'll be on the phone with her, she's, oh my God, I'm watching the show and that guy's cute. I've heard it before. Oh my God, look, it's Denzel, he's so sexy. Or it's Brad Pitt, he's so sexy. Or look at The Rock, he's so fine. And it was an athlete, a rapper, Kendrick Lamar, I don't know, Drake, J. Cole, it doesn't matter. Oh, he's so sexy, he's so fine, and all this other. They're gonna say that all the time. But she's not talking about them. She's actually talking to you, because she's watching to see how your internal world is going to crack itself open. And this is where, again, like I said, this is where a lot of guys go wrong. Because a lot of you guys, you treat her so well and you give her so much attention, so much affection, and so much reassurance that you're doing way too much, way too early, and you're giving her all this stuff without her even being asked. You're giving her these things, unfortunately, from the basis of fear. That's what a lot of guys do. They will move off the basis of fear, and they don't even realize they're doing it. They don't even realize how they're moving. And she can feel it, and she understands it. And I'm telling you guys, women feel everything. And I know that society and Hallmark and De Beers, K Jewelers, Every Kiss Begins with K, flower shops and everything is telling you you're actually winning the woman. You're doing a good performance by trying way too hard, by providing way, way too much, by overselling yourself and actually trying to convince yourself. But gentlemen, here's the part that a lot of you guys, I know you hate to hear this. Guys, please listen to me. Man, let me tell you, man, when a woman feels like she already has you, she stops wanting. Guys, I know for many of you guys out there, y'all been taught the wrong thing from your reality, but what you haven't been taught is sexual tension and sexual desire need and have to feed off of. It, the clown, it has to feed off of tension, mystery, distance, a challenge, your presence in the moment without being needy or desperate. But you are going to remove all those things the moment you start acting like she's the prize. When you act like, you know what, you're better than me and you're greater than me and you're the sexy one, you're the desirable one, you're the one that, oh my God, I'm trying to do everything just so you can give me a punter's chance of just getting a little piece of pussy. You can't do that, men. And I think many of you guys have never been taught this, because this is where everything is going to collapse. When she starts to pull away, gives you cold shoulders, delay responses, less eye contact. The comments about other men are going to come up, more jokes about your past is going to come up. She's going to do everything she can to fuck with and shoot down your confidence. And I know many of you guys think that this is random. What did I do wrong? All I tried to do is not be like those assholes and jerks. What did I do wrong? But guys, you are dealing with a cutthroat woman that is strategic. Every move, every thought is a strategic one. And all she's asking herself is the $1 million question. Is he the one that I'm going to follow? More or less, is he the one that I'm going to respect? And when a woman throws something at you and you either get mad, get angry, get upset, get jealous, question her, or you just get so quiet, or you might flip it, you just might try a little bit harder, and you might plan more dates, and you try to be Mr. Fix-It and fix everything, and you try to text her more just to say that, look, I've got to outdo the competition. I can't lose to another guy. I won't lose to another guy. I'm going to work hard, and I'm going to bust my ass, and I'm going to make sure that she can see that I am actually the guy that is right for her. Man, you are going to lose everything, man. Because once this happens, you automatically lose her. Because you're lowering your value. You're lowering your standard. What you're doing is that you're confirming her greatest fear. And her greatest fear is that, guess what? She doesn't want you to want her more than she wants you. She's been down that road. She's seen those people. She's hung out with those guys. She's dated those guys. She spent time with those guys. And every moment and every minute that she does that with somebody else, then all of a sudden she realizes you're just like that person. And once that imbalance starts to hit, her attraction to you is actually going to fall away, and it's going to go really quick, really fast, and you're not even going to see it happening. But if you weaken, man, what's going to happen is when you start to weaken, get jealous, get mad, get angry, get bitter, start to ask questions and all that other stuff, the comparison is going to create pressure, not on her, but it's actually going to reveal your identity, man. And identity is always going to determine her sexual value that she sees in you. She needs to say to herself, before I give him some ass, before I give him some dome, before I tell him how I feel, if I care about him, or if I miss him, I love him, I appreciate him, or whatever she thinks about you, she needs to know, do you break? Do you get jealous? Do you panic? What is it that you do? Or are you just a weird person? Are you a weird person? Are you an anomaly called an asshole and a goddamn jerk? A person that is going to laugh it off and not care and keep it moving. A person that is not going to be fazed by what she's saying and what she's doing. A person that keeps it pushing and doesn't even bring it up to a point where she brings it up to you and asks you, wait a second, are you seeing other women right now? Guys, let me tell you, man, I had one joint, man, she tried to throw, I don't know, was it Cole? What rapper was it? Shit. She tried to throw a rapper in there. I don't know. Yeah, all the rappers. I forgot the rap. Tried to throw a rapper in there. Talking about she liked the music, how sexy he is. And boy, if I ever got the opportunity and all that other stuff, man, I was like, hey, look. And if you get the opportunity, he should take that Cristal and put it on your ass cheeks while you suck his dick. And she was like, excuse me? And I was like, what? Wait, what did you just say? Oh, I said if you're gonna get with that rapper, if you're gonna give him some dome, it'd probably be cool if you take Cristal. Cause guys, I'm from the 1900s, so you know us old school guys think it's always Cristal. I don't know the new drink, but what hit me was Cristal. So Try not to laugh at my ignorance. I don't know what rappers drink, but when I said that to her, it threw her off because you have a woman that's expecting me to get mad or angry or ask her, well, are you talking to somebody and who's this guy? Is there some? And guys, I didn't do it. And the moment I didn't do it was the moment that I showed her that she couldn't faze me. And when a woman recognizes you're unfazed, the next question is, who are you seeing right now? How many women are you seeing? What is it that you want from me? Because you know what? I want a relationship. Baby, I think we already went over this. If you want a relationship, go ahead and find that guy you want to have a relationship. And if you need me out of the way, I'll get out your way. But hey, if you want a relationship, go find that guy. Man, and guess what? She then started to get jealous. She started to ask questions. She started to wonder what's going on. Why are you like pushing me towards other men? No, I'm not pushing you towards other men. The bottom line is, if you want to talk to another guy, then do what you need to do. I'm good, but guys, you see how that works? See, this is where transformation actually happens. Gentlemen, where you shift from soft to sharp, from smooth to decisive, from being sweet to being a dominant, authentic man. Because I don't fear comparison. Because she's gonna compare, guys, they're gonna compare, I get compared to ex-boyfriends, husbands. I get compared to guys that they're dating, guys that they're texting, guys that they're talking to. Guys, I get compared to them all. I am telling you, there's no difference in that. You're going to. That's part of this. And I don't fear the comparison. I welcome it. I love the comparison. I love it. I love to hear the stories of where they go places. Told you about this real nice looking joint that went to a party. And she was so fucking cold. And guess what? Remember I told you? All the guys in the party tried to hit on her. All eyes were locked on her. But you know what? She was thinking about me the whole time. But it was cool, man. You can't, guys, gentlemen, okay, you guys say you want a certain kind of woman, yes? And if you want a certain kind of woman, then you must overstand, not understand. You must understand that if you want a certain kind of woman, that woman is going to get hit on by a lot of guys. And if you cannot accept that, then you're going to have to get out of the game, man. Because the game is not built on insecurities. It's never built on insecurities. A woman is going to know, and she's always going to know when she meets me, and that's why she has to test it out, because she just, again, like I said before, they really don't know. They just have no idea, but she really needs to know what kind of value that you have. Can he handle the things I'm throwing his way? And is another man going to be actually a threat? And there will never be any other threats. When she mentions her ex, I don't react. When she brings up another guy, I'm like, cool. And when she pulls away, I'm fine. Guys, I'm old, but I'm simple, and I've always moved this way. And guys, I think my first lesson was with a girl named Trisha that I was messing with that got mad at me, and she walked away, and I didn't do anything. And I remember I didn't do anything. And I remember she kept peeking around the corners, trying to wait for me to come back over there. And I never went over there. But it was laced in the game and everything, man, that I'm not going to run behind a woman, and I'm never going to get mad at a woman. Gentlemen, like I tell you guys, we have to accept the things that we don't understand. Women, listen, women have gotten presents and gifts from other guys, and you got to accept that, okay? But what's going to drive her wild and make that thing go splish splash, it's not the gifts, It's not the text messages, the dinners and the flowers and everything. When she recognizes that you can't be moved and everything, it is something that is going to fuck her up, because at the moment she's going to realize that she can't predict any moves that you make. And the most important thing is she's going to realize that he doesn't need me. And when a woman feels like a guy doesn't need her, man, that's when something's going to click in her mind and realize, oh shit, this guy must be talking to other women. Because most guys that I deal with, the woman is saying, is always needs me, always runs behind me. Because see, most men are going to crumble under pressure. They chase harder, they explain more, they beg, they try to prove, they apologize for things they didn't do. And what I'm saying is that she's always going to lose interest in you when you do that. And I'm not saying do this as a gimmick to try to show her that you're better than her. I'm just saying that I know that if a woman brings up another guy, if a woman tells me she's going on a date with another guy, or another guy offered her a date, or another guy brought her some flowers and things like that, guys, y'all gotta be Cool Hand Luke. I know that's old, for all my old school, y'all know Cool Hand Luke is. Y'all gotta be cooler than the other side of the pillow, you know what I mean? You gotta be laid back. That's why I tell you, take your feelings, put in your pocket. It's to be expected. If you want a certain kind of woman, that comes with the territory. Everybody's gonna be dead on her ass. There are gonna be guys that wanna give her money, wanna pay her rent, and all this other stuff. It doesn't mean she's having sex with them. It just means that's what comes along with it. But if you want that extra echelon kind of woman to want you, you can't show her any kind of weakness. You can't show her she's being moved by what you're doing, okay? Because when she compares you to another man, okay? And when you're cool about it and you smile that off, man, you disarm her, you shock her, and then you rewrite the rules of power. You do it, she doesn't. When she brings up an ex or something like that, cool, it's all good. I'm fine with it, man, it's cool. I'm not mad, I'm not bitter, I'm not angry, I'm cool with it. That's what's gonna mess her up. Because in her mind, she expects you to get out of sorts, because she wants the power, she wants to control you, she wants to make sure that I have my foot on your neck. I need to know your chinks, because if you make me mad, I know what to get you. If you don't want to take me to dinner, and if you don't want to do the things I want to do, I need to know your weakness, because if I know your weakness, I know how to control the narrative. And if I control the narrative, I control the board. And if I control the board, I definitely control you. And we don't do that as men. One thought, one mind, one way. We don't do that. We rewrite the whole entire script by letting her know that, guys, you gotta flip it. If she says, you know what, take me on a date, you don't make me feel special. You never want to take me out on a date. See, my last guy took me out on a date. Fuck out of here, man. Look, a woman says that to you guys, this is what we're gonna do. What you're gonna do is say, hey, check it. This is what I want you to do. I'm gonna go ahead, I gotta take care of some business. What I want you to do is I want you to call that sucker that wants to take you out. Go ahead and set some shit up and holler at me later. And that's it. And look, and when you get there, let them know I like my steak medium with the garlic butter. I don't want the lobster bisque. Lobster bisque don't taste good if you warm it up twice. I don't want the lobster bisque. I want the lobster macaroni and cheese. That's how you talk to them, man. Fucks them up. So guys, remember, man, they are always going to do everything they can to throw you off your square. But as long as you stand 10 toes down and learn this game the way I'm showing you, nothing's going to go wrong for you. You're not going to have any problems. And this is the truth real quick, men will never learn. Comparison doesn't destroy attraction, man. Your reaction to the comparison is going to destroy it. And a woman is never gonna fuck with a guy who tries too hard, okay? The thing is, you don't have to try too hard to get where you need to go. You just need to have a belief in yourself, okay? Guys, I'm so sorry I went so long on this, but I'm so passionate when it comes to sometimes these things. So I apologize for you. But guys, gentlemen, this is gonna be it's gonna be the end of our video, but not the end of our discussion. Guys, you can check me out. We're always live. And we're always teaching the game, so you can always call in and chop it up with your boy, okay? And I want to say thank you to all you guys out there. I do appreciate you guys out there who have subscribed, hit those notifications, and also you guys in the comment section. I do appreciate you guys as well. Gentlemen, if you're ready to start the game, go ahead and ask for your PDF file. Just go to themanmindset@gmail.com. Send me an email, say pathway. I'll see the PDF file. Go over that, so if you're ready to become the student, I got you set up. But other than that, guys, if you like this video right here, man, you're gonna love what I have right here. So guys, make sure you check that out, guys. I'm your boy. It's your boy, the Dean. I definitely gonna chop it up with you guys later, man. And we will continue to keep giving you this game. Peace.